Bailey. I'm your coach, and this is my assistant coach, Erica. And today I will be teaching you a lesson on rigging for the runway. As you can see, a nice display here. So today, you can see I'm nice and dressed up, and I am going on the runway with my assistant here. And we have this boat we need to use for display. And we need to rig it because we can't just use it like this, right? It looks really bare and not pretty whatsoever, so we're going to have you guys rig it today. I'm going to teach you how. Okay guys, so you're all dressed up, that's perfect, so we're ready for the runway. So I'm going to specify the objective today, again, just to clarify. And so you guys, by the end of this lesson today, you're going to be able to rig a mainsail on a laser radio, this boat, properly. And you're going to be able to correctly set up the Cunningham, the outhaul, the boom bang, using all the proper pulley systems. And you're also going to know what a dagger board is, and what a rudder is, and the tiller and how it works. Just the brief kind of overview of that. So, if you guys could come over here for me, we're going to go through the parts of the boat. So, just careful not to step on anything. You can come closer. Okay, so the first pole we see here, this is one of the spars. And on the boat, oh, here, let me flip this back. So you see on this diagram here, we both have two main kind of poles sticking. And those are called the masts, and that's the thing that holds the sail. So this, right here, this is part of the mast, along with this. And see these two poles, they connect together to create one longer pole. And I'm going to show you that right now. Can you hold that for me? Thank you very much. So if I could have a volunteer. Okay, come over here please. Okay. So you're going to hold this for me like that. Okay, that's good. I need another volunteer. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Lexi. Okay, can you hold this up for me? Here, stand on the other side. There we go. And see, they're pretty light. So we're going to connect these. And you see how it's hollow here? So you can look. You see it's hollow? It's hollow. I swear. So this fits nicely like that. Okay? And then we see the boom. This is the gooseneck right here where the boom connects. So you guys can put this down for me. See, we got a really long pole. And see, this is going to go on the top of the boat. Okay? Well, the mast stuff. Where this connects. Okay. So we'll put that down. So you see this other pole right here. This is called the boom. Can anyone tell me why it's called the boom? Yes?
Because it makes a boom when it hits your head and it swings around.
Yes, exactly. Perfect. So, yes, it does make a very loud noise if it hits you in the head. So you're going to want to avoid that when you're sailing. So that's the boom. This is the mast. We're going to go here. Oh, that's the sail. Okay, so you can see this is the mainsail right here. That's in that bag. It's all folded up and stuff. So we can start with these. These I'm just going to go over really briefly, and when we're rigging, I'm going to show you guys how this works. These are the main sheets. This is called the boom bang. And you can see there's this is a very complex little pulley system here. I'm going to show you how that connects. You'll see back to our diagram. That's the boom bang right there. Another thing we have is the outhaul. And this rope runs along the boom, and it kind of keeps the sail on the boom, so it doesn't flat back and forth. Okay, this is going to be part of our outhaul. This, you guys can take a look at it. It's Velcro, you can see. And it comes apart if you pull right here. Yeah. Okay, pull apart.
Goodness. Very complex.
Yeah, and then this goes on the boom and it wraps around the boom. And then the sail goes, okay. Hold it like that. You're in front of it. It keeps the boom and the sail connected. And this is called the clew tie down. Since it's kind of your first time learning how to rig a boat, I put on the mainsail. I got all the ropes for you guys done. So I'll explain. So first, this big thing right here, this metal pole is called a mast. And this is like the main thing that kind of everything's situated on. So the sail slides on the mast like a sock. Like picture a sock going on your arm. So you have to kind of add shape to the sail. So you put the boom on. right here, you can't see it because the boom slides on it. It's called the gooseneck, and it's just like the size of my finger, and there's a hole in the boom. It just fits in perfectly. So you have the boom on. We're gonna come over here. Oh. Everyone slide down. So by now the sail's kind of flopping around, so you have to attach it on the boom side. And when you do that, you tie it. Okay. So then you see you have this rope right here. This keeps it as close to the end of the boom as possible because you need shape to your sail. You need to have it a triangle, like a sail should be. So this right here is called the outhaul, and it runs, you can see, this rope right here. We'll go back down here, guys. Everyone go this way. Okay? This rope, as I showed you right there, goes all the way here, and there's a pulley system. You see? There's this pulley here, there's this pulley here, and there's one under here. And it makes it easier for when you're pulling it in, when it's under like heavy load. So that goes all the way down to this block right here. A block is just another name for a pulley, just telling you guys. And then to this cleat. So you can let this out and see how the end of the sail slides forward. And then you pull it. Does someone want to try this for me? Okay, Erica, you can come try it. Try and pull it with all your might. Exactly, and you guys see how it kind of went closer to the back of the boom? Okay, that's good, so we'll leave that there. Thank you very much. So that, just again, that's called the outhaul. So this right here, you see this is kind of limp and stuff. We'll let this go so you guys can see how that works. That holds the boom down. So if I tighten this a lot, you can see how the boom kind of went down. If I let this out, the boom goes up. And that's called the boom's end. And see, everyone come in. It's connected right here. Kind of just slides in. Then it connects to the mast. And you see how we have a lot of pulleys right here again. Because why do we have a lot of pulleys?
To keep it together.
Exactly. Yeah, it keeps it together. It makes it easier to pull when you're under a lot of stress from the wind. So you guys see right here the orange rope. This is called the cutting handle. There we go. So if you tighten this brings the sail down because you see how it's connected right here. If you tighten this, obviously, it's going to make this part of the sail tight. If you loosen it, as you can see, it makes this part of the sail loose. And you see how all the wrinkles are on there? You don't want that when you're sailing, so you want to have this pretty tight. See? Like right about there. Okay, so we have cutting hand, it's the orange rope. You see it connected here. Outhaul, right here, running along the boom. Boom bang, right here, keeps the boom down. Now we're going to go to the main sheets. Now you guys, we can slide this way a little bit. These are the main sheets. If I pull these in, Erica, can you do me a favor? Can you hold this out? Okay, see, when I start pulling it in, yeah, no, it's okay. It comes in because there's two pulleys right there and the rope's connected in there. And then from here, runs all the way to another pulley, which runs to another pulley right here. So when I'm sitting here, sailing, I can let this out, I can pull it back in, and it controls how close the boom is and how tight the sail is really. So we're going to just put this right here so it doesn't keep flapping around. So now we're on to the rudder. So what Erica is holding in her hand, this is called the rudder. So this is kind of like your steering wheel in the boat. And this, okay, think of it as a car, actually, I'm going to say. This is the wheel, and this, right here, everyone see? That's the steering wheel. So we're going to put this in here to show you guys. And that's how it's going to look. Oops. So we got to take this out just to put it on. Can someone hold that for me? Thank you. While we're on land right now, we're just going to pop this up so it can sit nicely. So there's called pintles and gudges back here. And you just slide it in and it clicks on. So can I have the steering wheel or our tiller? this goes under here. So then when I'm driving, when I have the tiller up there driving, this can go back and forth. Okay? So we're going to connect. So now, that's all good. Now we need to make sure the boat doesn't rock back and forth. So this is what this is for. This is called the dagger board. And it kind of keeps your balance. It goes right in the slip here. And obviously it's not going to go down right now because there's grass. But when you're in the water, this slides all the way down. And it keeps your boat kind of nice and stable. And there's a bungee cord right here that connects to the top of it to keep it down so it doesn't keep popping up if you hit a wave or something. So we'll check that out right now. So that is mostly the rigging for a laser radio, guys. So we'll just go review. This is the, anyone know what this thing is called? Main sheets? Yeah? Main sheets? Yeah? Just said it. Okay, that's good. What about this? Does anyone remember this one? It's connected to the boom.
Boom bang?
Boom bang, perfect. And you can tighten it right here and loosen it. What about the orange rope? Connected right here to the sail.
Cunningham?
Cunningham, perfect. And then what about the blue rope that I showed you that connects to the very end? Yeah? Boom rope. Nice guys. Called the, starts with an O. Out. It's called the out.
Terrible.
Exactly. So you can tighten that from right here. So those are the main parts. What's the thing I just put on?
Rudder?
What that's called? Yep, rudder. And then what about the black thing that I steer with? Yeah. Anyone else know? Lexi, do you know? Tiller. Perfect. And what about this big white blade thing? Just told you guys.
Dagger board?
Dagger board. Perfect. So that is the. Okay. Does anyone have any questions? John?
When the dagger board is in the boat, how low exactly, how deep is it in the water?
In the water? Okay, well you see how, if we have it in right here, it slides down all the way, so like it's right up here. It leans on this, so, because we have these right here, so it doesn't slide all the way through. And it usually, from the bottom of the boat, the bottom of the boat's right there. So you gotta think, if it's right there, that much is usually in the water. So from there down. Yes, Lexi?
Why is that pole so big?
Well, you need a lot of sail area for the wind to catch for you to move properly, because you want to move as fast as you can, really. And this is actually a laser radial. There's other different kinds of lasers where the pole is bigger, and then that means there's more sail area. But that's kind of for larger people and more stronger people. I'm little, so this is all that I can handle right now. So this is rigging for the runway.
runway.
Okay.
And we look good!